Welcome to World of Tanks with MJU, and today I'm gonna show you my T29 game on Runeberg, and we are Tier 7 heavy in a Tier 8 match. As you might have noticed, I really like the T29 and I play it often. It has a great turret and a great gun, good penetration, and I will show you why. I'm going here to the classic spot for a heavy, and especially if you have a good turret, good armor on your turret, then this is a lovely spot because they cannot see the upper and lower plate of your tank. They can only see your turret, and it will be very hard for them to penetrate. As you can see, the game is developing slowly. No tanks yet have been spotted on this side of the map, and here you can see that I am really well hidden. So still no kills yet on any side of the team, and there we have spotted our first enemy tank, a 110 Tier 8. It actually is a really good tank, good armor, but of course you have to angle it well, and if he or she is not angled well, then you can shoot him. What he's doing over there is he is side scraping with the back to me, so he has turned his side 180 degrees, so his turret sticks out faster, but of course if you show the butt you can easily shoot it. Yeah, so we're just waiting here for him to make a mistake again, and he did. He turned away, and now we shot him again in his butt, which of course has low armor. So now he was showing his front to us again, and now it was harder to penetrate. But as we can see, he's in a strange angle, and we can penetrate it easily if he's angling wrong. So now we got he hit us for the first time, but he did no damage. He only hit us in the few ports. So no biggie. And yeah, we are waiting here again for him to make a mistake. And as you can see on the left side, on E1, there's a large amount of tanks. And we need to be careful about it because we only got a few tanks on this side on our team. And I was getting, well, worried is a strong word, but I was getting worried the 110 was moving away. So I didn't have a lot of things to do here, and I was just waiting and waiting. And yeah, and in this kind of situation you have to be really careful not to make a stupid mistake. So I asked him why he is running away, because of course I want to tease him a bit. I want to make him mad or angry, so he comes forward again. But he's not responding yet, so yeah, we have to make a decision. So I made a decision to move up. Even if he is still there, he's only on his own, on low health. It takes 2 shots to kill him, and yeah. So I tried to make him a bit angry again, and he responded. He never left. So now let's try to finish off the 110. And if we finish off the 110, then we did all the damage to him. We just completely killed one tank in our T29. And he angled just terribly. I mean, of course he hit us, but he's never gonna kill us in one shot. He might have if he's lucky. I mean, you can one-shot a tank if you hit it in the ammo rack, but that's highly doubtful. And just killed him. I don't know what he was trying to do. Of course, he wanted to move up, and yeah, it didn't work. And he's talking about that the spotting system is crap, which I agree. Sometimes the spotting logic is just, yeah, it's just not there. So we now only have 6 opponents left, and we got a lot more. So we try to hit the lure here, which we did. And actually I was quite surprised because it's really hard to shoot a lure in his turret. And as you can see, I will try it again, but I just don't penetrate anymore. So yeah, let's try some angling and try to get the AMX M4, but no. And still we did not penetrate, so we're not gonna hang around and try to penetrate somebody who's not being penetrated. So we just move up and try to help the Centurion 1, but he just lost a lot of his health. And there's an IS-2 who's not looking, so we can just shoot him in the side of his turret. And now we try to sidescrape to make sure he doesn't shoot us. And he bounced. And of course he's trying to hide from us, but yeah, we don't mind. There's still got Tiger 2 on the left, so we might want to take him on. But I have to tell you, a Tiger 2 is a really good armored tank on the front, especially when you're in a tier 7. It's hard to penetrate. You can see I tried to shoot him on the lower plate, but now the upper plate, and even missed. So, and I think I need 3 shots to kill the Tiger. No, 2 shots. But if I low roll once, then I need 3. And I loaded some premium shells for this because I just want to make sure I penetrate. So I did, but he shot me. So I'm now on low health, or low health. He needs also 2 shots to kill me, but you never know what kind of backup he's got. So we tried to side scrape some more and kill him, and he just did really well with the angling of his lower plate. And I don't know what he's trying to do now, but my reload beats his. And now he's dead. So now we just load normal AP rounds again, because the gold rounds are quite expensive. And we tried to clean up the rest of the team. So we got a lovely shot on the IS-2. And we really don't want to get shot, because then we just die. And we got the last kill, so we got 3 kills, which is nice. And let's see some post-game stats. Welcome back, and we're here in our T71 on very salient, which is Prokhorovka on fire. Actually, it's almost the same map, maybe some small changes. So we're in our tier 7 light tank, American light tank with an autoloader, and we are in a tier 8 game, which is really good. I mean, this tank can meet tier 10 if I'm correct, so a tier 8 match is really good. So we're going to the hill over here to get some spots, because in the light tank you actually want to spot as soon as possible the enemy tanks, so you know what they are doing and your own team can react on it. And as you can see, our team is splitting up, and I'm not really happy about it. I mean, there are only 3 people going to the left side and the rest is going this way. And you don't need so much people on this side of the map. You don't need as much tanks on the hill as our team now is doing. So I'm trying to get some spots, but it's a really small tank, so it's hard to look over the ridge to get some spots, and even to get some shots, that's really hard. So I have to really come up and try to shoot him, and of course now I'm spotted. As you can see, the eye has hit me. That's a really lucky shot. I mean, he fired on the move with a low accuracy gun and he still hit me. Well, I got hit also by a VK3001P, but yeah, that's just my own fault for not moving back fast enough. Yeah, so we have to be careful now because we don't have a lot of HP left. Most tanks can one-shot us now. I repaired my engine because a light tank without a good engine is rubbish. You really need to be fast and mobile in a light tank. And if you're not, then yeah, you could just quit the game because you're no use for the team. So we are not of any use on this side of the hill anymore because our team is moving up and now falling back, but they moved up fairly aggressive. So we want to try to get some shots on the AMX-12T, because if we can take him out, the enemy team loses a pair of eyes. But now suddenly the Tiger II and the T32 are moving up, which means we have to move up as well. We have to help them, support them. And this is odd. We don't spot any enemy tanks, and normally there are a lot of tanks on the enemy team. There are a lot of, mostly there are a lot of tank destroyers on the little island, but the usual tanks on the tracks are still present. And there we got our lovely friend, the VK301P, who shot us. So we want to kill him. He's now dead. So we only got 2 shells left, and I decided to reload. But our reload is almost 20 seconds, which is not something you want to have on this position. I mean, if the AMX 5100 wanted, he could have killed us already. But he just didn't look our way. So I decided that instead of poking up this ridge, which I still tried, but it's very dangerous. I mean, if you poke over it, you don't know how many tanks there are on the other side, and you might just die. So don't do that. Try to get somewhere else. So I went some further distance I went around to come over the tracks here. And as you can see, the T69 is just going. I don't know what he wanted to do. Of course he wanted to get his kill. And in his autoloader that's really possible, but you only have got 4 shots. So. And now we got hit by the AMX 5100 and we almost died. So now we have to be even more careful. But he's now occupied by the T69, so we can just kill him. We reload again, and we will wait for the reload, because without any bullets in the drum, we are just a moving target. And you have to be conscious of it, that as soon as you are a one-shot for almost every tank, or for every tank, you become a high priority target. They truly want to kill you because it's easy to do. So you have to keep moving. I got a lovely shot on the T28 prototype, which is really good. And of course you can shoot now the Ramental Borsig, which is also really nice, get some extra damage in. But actually, as a light tank, you want to spot. You want to spot and maybe even flank some tanks, shoot them from the side, behind, not from long distance, because yeah, at least in this tank the accuracy is not really good. And you can fire rapidly, so if you are really close to them and they miss, then you can just shoot all the 6. Yeah, I want to say bullets, but of course shells, all the shells into their sides. So we've got a low health T28 prototype. And from the front we will never penetrate it with this gun. It's a good gun, but not that good. And we got the kill, which is really, really good. But now we have to be careful, because we are, as I said, a target. He just missed. The IS-2 missed us, which is really nice, because then we can turn around, reload, and try to get some shots on him. So we stop in this bush to spot him, and he's preoccupied by IS-6, so we just can shoot him in his ass and get the kill. So now we got one opponent left, the Tiger II, which is a really strong tank, and which is custom on the World of Tanks game, is everybody goes in, tries to get the kill, because teamwork is now out of the window, and every man for himself. So we get a shot in, and I wanted to get another one, which is good, and I wanted to get the kill, but of course the IS is ramming because he wants his kill. So it was a good game, and now let's see some post-game stats.